We had what, 21, 22
something like that. Yep.
submittals. That's pretty good because I know some of you are shy. It's okay. Some of you are procrastinating. You're going to send the lightning talk next week. And Eric has diligently taken all of these slides, plus the memorabilia slides that we're going to see after the pizza arrives, and worked feverishly to put them onto this platform. Would you like to say anything about how it was?
So, lacking any other technique, I decided we'd just do this in alphabetical order. So,
Can you use first names?
No, last name.
Nice try, though. Charles.
Yesh.
So some of these are 10 slides is what we asked for. Some are fewer, some are a little bit more. They're all timed at 18 seconds each. So as an individual comes up, the first slide you see will just be their name, and I'll give them 18 seconds to get up here and get their act together. And then they're going to run just automatically. So if you're slow, it's too bad. Your slides are going to run past and you'll be done. So maybe without further ado, we will start this quickly.
I have to look at one or the other, but the slides, same slides on both. Ooh. There we go. This isn't part of my, this is just the cover sheet. Actually, not in the picture is Mike Sims. He's leaning the same way up in the lunchroom upstairs. I don't know why I didn't provide that picture. 18 seconds is a lot longer than you think, actually, if you have nothing to say. All right. In 76, you guys all graduated in May. I didn't. A few of us stayed on for another semester. That summer, my work was designing this house in Cheshire. I did not tell the people what inspired the breakfast nook. A little barn there. I did design one other house in my life after that, but I went out to California, did the whole sunset lifestyle thing, said, what is this Silicon Valley thing? Got a job in corporate real estate, managing projects in high-tech firms, and the culmination was actually an award-winning factory in Tijuana, Mexico, a project management award, because I stopped designing, started managing projects. But what I really love to do, as it turns out, is teaching. And so I ended up being trainer of project managers at Jones Lang & LaSalle mostly for about 12 years. Even then, it was really working well, but I thought, is something missing? There we go. And it was what I really wanted to get into. And 2007 was a big year. I had another bar mitzvah, an adult bar mitzvah, and it started me on a whole really deep path of spiritual studies. In January, I'll finish a 3-year certification to be a spiritual guide, coach, mentor. So if you think you need a little spiritual guidance, you know where to go. In 2007, I also graduated from Yale School of Architecture. I didn't walk in 76, and we moved to California before I got to March the following year. So Debbie's insistence and the dean's permission, I actually marched in 2007. And Kent Bloomer was so nice to me when I came back. Thank you, Ken. With all the Jewish study, I started calling myself by my Hebrew name, Yeshaya, and actually had it changed by court order to Yeshaya Douglas Ballon instead of Charles Douglas Ballon. You didn't know it was Charles anyway. And they call me Yesh for short. 18 seconds. All right. As part of my spiritual training, I spent 11 weeks at Stanford Hospital doing this intense chaplaincy training. It was the most intense, amazing thing since architecture school. It made me think about architecture school, except it was real life and death situations, going around and administering to people and all kinds of things. Hobbies. I started cycling, I guess it was 2008, and did a 300-mile ride through the Israel desert to raise money for an institute that brings Christians, Muslims, and Jews together to study ecology. It's absolutely amazing, and I've been riding since. Another bad hobby, I started baking challahs and then expanded, and this last summer I discovered pies. So, but, you know, highs have their own,
All very architectural.
very
Yes.
architectural. See, who said 1870s? All right, here's the most important slide of all. 2 of us in 75, 20 years later, there were 5 of us. 20 years after that, there were 8.5. There are now 9.5. And so this one had a little girl last June, and this one's gonna have something next spring. And that's all I have to say about that. Next.